Hello friends, Sketchy's back, and today I want to draw some really cool Halloween stuff like a bat. How would you like to draw a bat with me? Let's get batty. I'm using a blue pencil like this here and a black pencil right here to lock in all the details. And I have my Feeling Sketchy sketchbook. Oh yes. And it's just got normal white paper in it. So if you don't have a sketchy sketchbook, you can use it just any kind of white paper. You know what I'm forgetting? I'm forgetting my little beverage. I have a ice cold water. I accidentally put ink in it. Here's my pencils can, and it's supposed to go in here, but I dropped it in my water and it made my water inky. But just a little bit, and I can still drink it. I have some snacks. I got these peanut butter filled pretzels that are super good. They're crunchy and they're salty. I want to get drawn a bat. Have you ever drawn a bat before? I want you to think of a bat like it's a mouse that's flying. And this mouse has really, really big ears and kind of a creepy nose. And the first thing we're going to do is draw a circle about the size of a golf ball, right in the center of the page. This is the head of our bat. And in the center of that, I'm going to draw a big drop shape. That shape right there is his nose. And then I'm going to draw tiny little eyes on each side. Okay? Because you know bats can't see very well, and they use their sonar that they shoot out of their nose, and then they listen for it with ginormous ears. And so on each side of the head, I'm going to draw a big teardrop like this, right next to the eye. A big teardrop like that. Same thing over here. About the same size as the other one. Okay, so two big teardrops for ears. Make sure it's about the same size. And then I'm going to bring those inside the ears down by the eyes, like this and this. Okay, so we have a nose and two ears. And the nose is going to have these like comma shapes. Like that. So do that on both sides. Kind of like a pig. Tiny little black eyes. A nose that looks like a teardrop. And I'm going to draw a smile on each side of his nose like this. That's his smile. Imagine it coming all the way through like this. And then little cheeks here and cheeks here. Alright? That is the bat head. Now, the body, I'm going to draw just a little bit bigger circle, like this. So the top of the circle matches the little one, but it kind of comes down just a little bit further. Now here, I'm going to draw on each side here a little stick and 3 toes. A little stick and 3 toes. Those are his legs. And they're really, really skinny because bats don't walk around much. They just use their arms for flying. Now right behind his ears are going to be his arms. And now think about an arm of a bat or the wings of a bat like arms and hands. This is shoulder, goes to his elbow, up to his hand, and his hand has long fingers like this. There's usually a little digit here and here. Okay, and there's going to be a tiny little thumb, and then from here his hand is going to go, and from here his thumb, hand, like that. Let's do that on both sides. So over here, behind his ear, we have his arm, his elbow, and then this part of his hand, or his wing, from his elbow to his wrist, elbow to wrist, and from his wrist he's going to have his fingers. And then from his wrist, oh, remember his thumb is right here. It's a little bit smaller than the rest of his fingers. Well, a lot smaller. Okay, so they're about the same size here. Now what we're going to do is stretch the skin from his ankles to his fingertips, like this. stretch it out like that. The same thing, stretch it out and stretch it out. Now we'll do the same thing here. Stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. Now you can put little claws on the ends of these fingers like that. And that is the happy bat. Let's lock it in with a black pencil. Oh yeah. I use a black pencil because it's a little bit easier to see than my blue pencil. And if I make mistakes or do an underdrawing, you see how you can see through the ear right here? The black drawing helps to help you ignore the blue lines. Inside of his ears, they're really, really sensitive because they gotta hear the echolocation that comes out of his nose. And here's his nose, big drop. And bats come in all shapes and sizes. They have different kinds of noses, but they all use the same echolocation. I'm gonna draw fur, just kind of little short lines that come off that circle. These are his furs. See that? Let's draw the arm, elbow to the wrist, and the fingers. I'm gonna darken up the top of his arm a little bit, or his wings, darken that up a little bit, and stretch that stretchy skin over his hands. And that is how you draw a bat. See you later.